everyone, and welcome to the director's commentary for my former AP Gov project that I did in high school. I am joined here by my post-filming director, the Nameless Narcissist.
Hello, everybody.
And yeah, we're just going to watch through it. This is quite a masterpiece, a masterclass in acting, and we just want to give you a little bit more insight into the video.
Especially since now, I mean, honestly, Seth, I think you could, nowadays it's found so much relevancy.
It has. So I think we're ready to jump right into this, Jacob, right? Or any opening comments? I mean, this room is unfit for human habitation.
Probably one of the best works I've done.
All right, let's get started.
The events that you're about to see are a dramatization of the JFK assassination. Please be warned.
So I just want to come off right off the bat and say that we, while filming this, lost the audio to this part. At least that's what we thought. With the old technology of the past, I know all you youths are used to the, TikTok audio and everything being the phone. But back in the day, it was old, film and video recording. We lost the audio, but you could still hear underneath the audio overlay that there was the audio there, and we probably could have enhanced it. We just didn't have the technology at the time.
Well, interestingly enough, though, this was actually kind of a tragedy for the actor on the. He honestly, he likes to be separated from this film. There was a period of time where people were not really accepted, but as we know, it became a cult classic recently. He was actually going to use this to make an audition for Marvels.
Yeah, for the Marvel movies. He was set up to play Iron Man, but the controversy that came out in the later parts of this.
Well, okay, let's be real. We both know that he was never going to be Iron Man, but
I mean, yes,
a role, yeah,
fair, but yes, I mean, at least he could have gotten like Jarvis, maybe. But again, the controversy that came out for the later parts of this video that we'll talk about when we get there, that really, pushed him a little bit under. And I believe he's in Tennessee now. That's the last I heard of him.
I thought he was in Colorado.
We haven't really pinned him down yet, but we may get him on for maybe an extra commentary. But for now,
now that like there's more wide appeal to this video, maybe he's going to come out and like we could do a second part.
Yeah, we could. So let's keep going.
Graphic images are to be shown.
Can you pause it for a second? Yeah. Like what a lot of people don't know is actually the Frogs and Toads of Ohio was actually intentional.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because because of the whole, mythos around the JFK assassination, they want to even correct me if I'm wrong. What we want to do was we initially wanted to basically put yourself in that sense of disbelief as soon as you started watching it.
Yeah, all those toads are AI generated. Every single one. If you look close enough.
Except for the one top right.
Except the top right one, which we did have the copyright claim to use it. But all the rest.
How did you even get that?
We know the Toads of America. TOA. The TOA.
I forgot we had that connection. I gotta call them sometime.
That poster is sent from them. We got paid a pretty good amount of money to include it in this piece. It helped a lot of the production costs, but not enough. We were severely under budget. That you will see later on in the film.
Well, okay, yeah. So was the Blair Witch Project, but no one's complaining about that.
Exactly. All right, so let's go.
Featuring Seth as Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yep, I love that actor.
Featuring Liam.
I don't know if
CIA. Featuring Sean.
I do wonder how did you guys get this copyright?
Featuring on.
Oh, how did we get this whole thing? We didn't.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
totally stole it. Yep.
Audrey as Miss Kennedy.
Now I'll talk about the scene more later in the video, but I just want to note that that's all real human blood right there.
It makes more sense later, but
the actor did not know the whole big thing, but yeah, all right, let's go.
Lee. Director.
So the VA we actually got for both of these things, we got a set of twins to do both the voices, which in hindsight really confused a lot of audiences because they practically sound exactly the same.
Because I'm not going to lie. Okay, I think it still was a better choice on our part though, because the voices for the actors in this scene were. I wouldn't say they're Hollywood material. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and twin representation is needed more in Hollywood. It's one of the most least represented groups other than...
Well, you didn't... Okay, yeah, until we didn't even credit them.
We didn't credit him, not at all. But that's just a little insight behind this scene.
You needed me for something?
I really like the autofocus
I had
of the
an
camera.
idea. We're going to kill JFK. That's crazy. Is it even doable?
Another, can you pause this real quick? Another thing we also want to point out, like, again, this wasn't necessarily anything that was supposed to be historically accurate, but we did intentionally include, like, very popular soda brands in this scene because we wanted to kind of tie it into the interplay of corporations and corruption in modern politics. Like, obviously, Pepsi and Mountain Dew had nothing to do with, this case.
As we know.
More of yeah. Well, we'll find out later.
We don't know what the drinks of the CIA and FBI agents who was sponsoring their drinks or who was catering them even. Because I imagine if I'm going to shoot the president in the head, that I would at least want catering afterwards.
I would be going for Coke, though. Hands down.
I mean, of course, because Coke is the American cola, but maybe that's even more, maybe that's too suspicious. Maybe you go with Pepsi and Mountain Dew just to, like, throw off the scent, to be like, well, wouldn't we be doing something overtly American if we were in the wrong?
It's like, guy, like... Pepsi, that's a communist.
Yeah, and instead we're drinking commie drinks because we have nothing. There's nothing wrong with us. We have nothing to hide. But maybe that was the big play here. Also, I want to just say, kudos to our costuming department. These are all historically accurate outfits. This is those pants are from Lee Harvey Oswald's wardrobe. It's historical relevance. But let's continue.
Why, yes, it is very doable, and you're gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Well, look.
God, I hate him.
And you can really see here how this actor really had a career ahead of him. It's really
you could really see the Oscar coming from this performance.
That was uncalled for.
It was very uncalled for.
You dare question my authority?
Consider it done.
See, interestingly enough, there was it was okay. So obviously, Lee Harvey Oswald's testimony was very unreliable. In one point in one of his interviews, he did say a CIA guy just like threatened him with a knife, and we thought it'd be kind of interesting just to add that in right there.
Yeah, a lot of this is based on either eyewitness testimony or from the diary of Lee Harvey Oswald. But we did take some creative liberty in some parts, like.
Yeah.
The knife that he used was a switchblade. I believe the other knife that was used actually was more of just like the big hunter's knife. But again, we thought of it more creative choice to use the switchblade. But yeah, so this is the establishing shot right here. Love this view. Great view.
November.
Oh, honestly, like this was actually one of the more. This actually took up about 30% of our budget.
I know, 3 ladders stacked on top of each other to get to that spot. And then this is our hand recreation as well. A lot of the budget went into.
Great job with that.
Really hope no bullets come out of nowhere today.
That would be really bad. But we're in Texas.
Especially since I used a double negative. Man, that was awful.
I know. Well, on the upside, it's a lovely day.
I just want to point out that actress is dead.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Completely
unrelated, but just we would maybe one day. I was thinking we get back and do like some 20th anniversary of this, where we all maybe recreate some scenes.
We don't have enough time for the. Well, I know that we don't have enough time for the entire video, but at the end it does say
in memoriam. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's keep going.
All the clouds out. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So we also told this actor, don't wear the red tie. Because this is green screened behind them. Full green screen. And the tie really was going to mess with the green screen. So it actually is a different color tie. We had to change ties. But when you do the chroma keying in the background back in the day, just turn the tie red. Do you have anything to say about that?
No, I wasn't involved in that part.
Yeah, you're right. That's another costume department. Yeah. Again, historic Jackie Kennedy wore that outfit. Not during the day of JFK's assassination, but we didn't want to, in respect to the family, we didn't want to put them in the exact clothes. But yes, but the parade.
With all the clowns.
Now we had,
Why are there clowns?
I don't know.
We had
Don't
so
We had some
much
creative differences with these two actors, by the way. Oh, that was a real gun, by the way.
real gun.
We
Did not
it
have the
might-
permits for it.
Yeah,
It's cold.
not the best move. That was also creative liberties by that actor.
It was.
God, these actors.
This is a lot of ad lib, and I want to just say we lost the full footage of the parade. We had about 45 minutes of the clowns and the motorcade driving through, and the only salvable footage that we had was the little snippets that you'll see throughout from a very far away distant camera.
That was
honestly.
actually where the rest of our budget went to. Which
Yes.
is kind of tragic.
And when that lightning struck our lead cameraman, killing him instantly and frying all the footage of that day, I mean, at that point, I just think that God didn't want us to make that kind of film.
Well, in fairness, we do have recording of him being struck by lightning is also included in the extended director's cut.
Yes, but that was taken off the market as we were sued heavily by his family for, you know, I mean,
We can't talk about that further. Then.
yeah, okay, yep, can't mention him anymore. Yep.
Yep.
Like twice as warm.
But I'm warm enough right now.
But that's not as warm.
That's
Twice as warm.
It was -20 when we filmed this.
That's
Mhm.
a personal choice.
We my ongoing beef with the costuming department. They refuse to give the man warmer clothes. Again, that was a real gun.
Real gun. We painted an orange tip on it.
Obviously, we're shooting at the actors, but like this,
The only footage we
again,
got from the parade,
recreation
yeah.
department, amazing.
Ah, yes, and this fateful scene.
See, that was a fake.
That was a fake gun. And, of course, that actor didn't actually die. All movie magic.
But can you see how just like
you okay?
seamlessly it transitions from his reaction to this?
So this actress here actually got so traumatized by our lovely good friend of the show's performance here that, I mean, we weren't going to talk about it too much, the controversy, but she ended up taking her own life after this filming. Just the trauma.
Okay, in fairness, in our defense, I will say that although she did mention it, I don't think it was based on the other things going on. This, like, again, very popular actor back in the day, and she had a lot of trauma and personal things going on. Though this was something she did cite as having traumatized her to that point, I don't think it's fair to say that we were the ones at fault.
As much as the courts tried to say it was ours, they did rule that it was in fact not our fault.
Mhm.
So let's continue.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Ah!
So this is the autopsy scene, and we actually filmed this in St. Jude's.
And you guys may not believe this, but like
As
we
can
actually
see, the main
used
shot
a
here
ballistic
is
stun
at the
for
head,
this.
but
Mhm.
there's also seems to be an extra opening.
Like a lot of
here
people
around
asked
the
us if
neck.
there's like a real act.
Let's-
No,
let's test it out
we
now.
had to use a ballistic stomach.
Oh, and for this little bit of movie magic, that is just cottage cheese dyed red. Just to give the real effect. It's somehow so funny how simple this movie magic is.
Back in the day, some of the effects that we could use were so simple, but looks better than what you see in CGI.
Exactly. And you don't have to pay, a minimum wage, laborer to do CGI 12 frames for 40 hours. Back in the day, you just dyed some cottage cheese red.
I think he's dead. This made me more.
Again, I cannot get over like how big
Yeah,
of
he's
career this
definitely
actor had.
dead.
Honestly, I don't know about that.
Oh, this is the right after this is the Oscar scene right here.
Oh yeah, that's dead. He's dead.
Love that actor's
All right,
performance.
brains.
Love what he went on to do, but the
We have to make it look like Lee was the only shooter. Okay, we're gonna put one there, make that bigger. Let's just.
See, like a lot of people don't know that we actually did have a
Scrape it off. Okay. Oh,
the Batman movie actually did kind of
Gosh,
finance
clean
part of
slate.
this,
mhm.
Alright, yeah.
which makes more sense here in yeah.
How did I get these scars? Well, I know. I cut them off.
Like right now, it kind of looks out of place, but at the time, it
But
just
at the
felt-
time, and we didn't really get any flack for it at the time. This is one of those retroactive, woke agendas
Doctor, I'm
that
gonna need your help.
tried to cancel us over it.
All right. Get out of my way. This is a very delicate procedure. I gotta make sure I don't mess this up, or they'll know what really happened.
Now, this upcoming scene, complete accident. This cost us, oh god, so much money, because
we were expected to return to ballistic stomach.
Oh, we were in St. Jude's, and they were very, very pissed that we did this to one of their medical dummies.
It probably in retrospect, we probably should have asked them where to do it, because
yeah.
I guess that doing it like in like, you know, the intake area probably wasn't great.
But they're actors. How would they know? And we did have production insurance, but they did not accept our claim.
It sucks that those families cut the screams from they told it, like, oh my god, like we had such good background effects for this.
But that's all in the past now. Let's just finish the video.
Jeff.
Oh god. I think I'm gonna cry, man. This is so.
I couldn't save him.
Every time my family will be desensitized to it, it just
gets you right in the heartstrings. But yeah, in the end, I'm just very happy with this production. It's one of my, you know, very first, and since then I've gone on to direct other movies like the Batman and the hit HBO show The Penguin, where I would love to include some Easter eggs to this film, but you know, DC's very strict with their stuff. James Gunn really won't let me.
And honestly, I want to just point out that, like, first of all, this scene right here really encapsulates what made me so proud to just be a part of this. And though I feel like a lot of other my stuff has become popular since then, this is what I always come back to and just think, when somebody asks me, what am I proud of? This is exactly what.
Yeah, this is art. Everything I've made from this onwards has just been trying to imitate the feeling of
I wouldn't
this
fucking
production.
say that, but but no, I get what you mean though. It's just that, like, there's a feeling about this that, like,
there's a magic to it.
Recreate, you just can't.
And I just want to say, in final parting words, again, you know, thank you all for coming along this director's commentary. And I just what I'm most shocked about this video than anything is that after the recent declassifying of the JFK files, if everyone wants to know, this is filmed in March of 2025. I just can't believe that this was right. I mean, I just really hit the nail on the head with this, and I mean, you did too. I wrote it, but you were definitely helped a little bit. But it was just crazy that we just hit it nail on the head.
I mean, it's like we looked in all the right spots is all I can really say.
Well, and you know what? Maybe it's the incompetence of the whole operation that, you know, some random civilians were just able to figure it all out.
Well, I mean, but at the end of the day, like, thank God.
Thank God. Yep. All right. Well, rest in peace, Jeff, and we will see you guys all on the next director's commentary. Stay tuned for more.